Hey everybody, welcome to another top 10 video. Today I count down top 10 films that you should watch around Christmas time. Okay, so before we get on with the video, I'm just gonna open this present because we did Secret Santa at work and they finally gave me my gift. Now I don't know who it's from, but if it's anything good, then I feel really bad about the gift that I gave someone because when I do Secret Santa, I just do random stuff. So, let's get straight into this. Hopefully, it's something good. You feel that? I think it might be an egg. If it's something valuable, I'm so sorry, but I think it's an egg. Okay, the box. Okay, it's a box. Happy Christmas, Mark. And it's got my face on it. Oh my god. But yeah, thank you for the gift. I feel really bad about what I got someone because they're going to find out eventually, even if they watch the video or not. But yes, James, I am the one who got you the royal wedding for your Secret Santa. Coming at number 10, we have Bad Santa. I don't really hate this movie, but I don't really love it, so I put it at number 10 for a reason. It is good the first time round, but when you watch it the second time, you didn't pick up on what the traits are. But basically, you got this alcoholic Santa who's sex-driven, teaming up with this elf to basically steal Christmas money, and that's just about it. They're two thieves that are just trying to rob the mall that they work at. Coming at number 9, we have Die Hard starring Bruce Willis. Basically, he plays John McClane, basically a cop who goes to use his ex-wife. Well, technically his wife, but they will be ex-wives in the sequels. Spoiler alerts, yes I know, but you don't need to see the sequels because they're shit. The whole building gets taken over by terrorists, and then it explains that they're just after money and not terrorists. All that happens is that John McClane just kills the bad guys, saves the woman. And then in 2018, Skyscraper basically ripped off the Die Hard franchise. Moving in at number 9, we have The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now I'll be perfectly honest with you, I have not seen this movie. And you're probably thinking, Mark, why is it on your top 10 list if you've never seen it? Well, I've heard from other people that it is a really good movie to watch around Christmas time, mainly from David, but other people say, oh, you should check the reviews. The reviews are good, but I never actually came around to watch this movie, so I am going to be watching it on Christmas Day. Hopefully most of you will as well. But yeah, that's why I put it as number 8, because I'm not too sure in it, and I don't really want to give it a positive and a too negative rating. But number 8 is fair, if you ask me. It's still fair. And David, this one's for you. It's on my list, so you make sure you get me something nice for Christmas. Coming in number 7, we have Jim Carrey playing the Grinch. Basically, this guy who does not like Christmas, all green and furball-like, and ends up stealing the presents from everyone in town. And then at the end, he kind of has like a change of heart, and then ends up giving the presents back. Now they have made a Grinch reboot movie, but it's an animation, and that was terrible, so don't watch that. The movie that I want you to watch is the original with Jim Carrey in, so make sure you watch the right Grinch and not the horrible one that we all had to pay in cinemas and then get ripped off. I know, we all had to do that. Grinch live action, perfect. Grinch the animation, fuck off. So coming at number 6, we have The Polar Express. Basically, a kid wakes up in the middle of the night, the day before Christmas, and ends up seeing a train outside of his back garden. And then what does he do? He hops on the train because he has a magical ticket. Yeah, we have the golden ticket. Basically a rip-off from Willy the Wonka and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or whatever one you want to pronounce. And then he goes on a magical ride to the North Pole to see none other than Santa Claus. Then at number 5, we have Jack Frost. Basically, a dad dies and then gets reincarnated as a snowman. Very tragic, but very awesome as well. To spend whatever moment he can with his son, you know, before he melts away in the end. It's kind of a good movie if you ask me, but people get confused with Killer Jack Frost, where you have the horror version of it, and where he just completely kills everyone. That is still a good movie, but is not on my Christmas list. You can watch that version if you want. It's up to you if you want to scare your kids or not, but I think you should just go with either option if you ask me. At number 4, we have The Snowman. So Snowman is basically just 30 minutes long, so it's not technically a full-length movie. It's kind of like a short, but it's still on this list regardless because it is based off the novel. Came out in like 82, so for it to still be on TV now is amazing, and even though the songs that were on it still get remastered to this day. Coming at number 3 is my favourite, but it's not the number 1 spot, but I definitely adore this movie. It's called Elf, starring Will Ferrell, where he basically played a grown-up elf trying to see his biological father around Christmas time, trying to also spread the joy of Christmas. It is a very funny movie because you get some very funny moments where he meets his dad and he just doesn't believe that that's his son, because when you see the movie and you see this grown man in an elf costume screaming Santa and all that, you kind of have like a moment where you're like, that can't be my son. But it's still funny at the same time, because I think the most line that people love from that movie is this line.
Okay, people, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town.
Santa! Oh my God! Santa here? I know him.
That line, everyone still remembers to today. They always say, oh, it's the line where he shouts, it's Santa. And when he actually sees him, he says, you're not Santa. And he doesn't realise that people pretend to be Santa as an act, but then at the end people see the real Santa and the Christmas magic. Okay, coming at number 2 is another movie that I adore, because normally the top 3s are the ones that I love the most, and it's so hard to picture what number ordering I should do them in. But number 2 is Jingle All The Way, and literally, oh my god, Arnold Schwarzenegger's performance is amazing, because this is like the first movie where he wasn't actually like a badass shoot 'em up guy, because he's normally in like The Commando, Terminator, Last Action Hero and all that stuff. So to see him play a regular guy for once and not this like badass macho like always kicking ass is amazing, because the whole main story of this movie is a Pacific doll that he wants to get his son, and it's so out of stock because you got to remember there's no such thing as pre-ordering back in this movie, so cash and grab. You can't just like wait around, you have to like run there and secure that present. He leaves it really late and they all run out of stuff. There is technically one left, and he basically fights his way with another person to get that doll, and the ending, I'm not going to spoil, is phenomenal. So yes, if you do have this movie, or if you are on TV, it should hopefully be playing, definitely watch it, because this is one of Arnold's most best performances if you ask me. Out of all the movies he's done, him playing a regular guy in this is pretty much his best performance yet, because you don't see that from him. You always see him as a macho, built up guy that's always kicking doors and slapping people about. But with this movie it's kind of different, because he's the one getting manhandled all the time, and that's just like something you wouldn't really see coming. You're thinking, okay, Arnold's getting beaten up. Normally he's winning at this point, but he's not. So yeah, Jingle All The Way. Gotta love it. Then at number 1 we have Home Alone. Yeah, we all knew this movie was coming, okay? Literally, one of the best movies around the Christmas time is Home Alone. When that aired and people owned it on VHS, it skyrocketed through the market. Everyone wanted to see this movie when it was released. It's the perfect Christmas holiday movie you can ask for. And I still watch it even when it's not even close to Christmas. It's frequently on TV now that I don't even need the DVD when it comes to Christmas. I just have to flick the channel and there's Home Alone, there's Elf, there's Jingle All The Way. Majority of what I say on the list is always on TV around Christmas time, except Die Hard. But Die Hard's badass, so you gotta watch it around Christmas time. And basically the whole plot of like Home Alone is that Kevin McAllister gets left at home while his family go on a trip because they forget him, and they don't realise he's missing or not on the flight when they actually get at the place or on the plane. And then they end up panicking because they can't get a return flight, because you know it's Christmas. You're not going to get a return flight for like at least after like 2 days or whatever, because it's going to be really packed. Kevin McAllister's all at his house all alone, and he has to fend it from bandits, like these 2 burglars are the most funniest actors I've ever seen. And when they actually do, like Marv and Harry, when they actually go into house and literally try and break in just to steal stuff, they end up getting annihilated just by one kid. Definitely a movie you should definitely... This is the last movie you should watch on your list. Christmas is not the same without Home Alone, or Elf, or Jingle All The Way. Those three are the main three that you want to see.